icon.
Cementing her status.
She's a legend.
One of music's biggest stars.
And she is the moment.
Yay, alrighty, hello everybody and welcome to today's Pick a Card reading. Today we are going to be doing What's Next in Love for You. Woo! We have so many new beautiful energies here, so I'm very excited to see what's going to be coming in next in love for you. Also, if you guys have not already checked out my new vlog that's out on this channel, it's all about London, the London Diaries. I just love saying it, it's so exaggerated and dumb like that. It's, yeah, so fun, but I'm so excited. Like, it was such a fun trip and everything, so it was nice to be able to like put that all together and like just memories, look back on everything, the Prada Cafe, Harrods, all the designer fashion. Like, I'm so sad it's over, but I'm so happy that I got to experience it. And if you know me and you've heard me like talk about this before, like it'll be a part of my heaven, because if you again know me, like I'm a very spiritual person, and I know that when we cross over, we're still there. Like, even all of your loved ones are still there. They're still thinking about you. That could be a message for somebody that's here today, just that your loved ones are still there with you always. And our heaven is actually like what we've actually experienced on earth. And so it's literally the people, the places that we went to where we felt the most love and that we felt the most free. That is our heaven. Yeah, like I remember one person kind of talked about their heaven being just like riding around in the car with the windows down, like just around their home street, you know, that kind of stuff. Like, it's simple things like that, but it can also be big things like vacations, or you know, the loves of our life, like our wedding day, just kind of fun stuff like that. Like, it's a lot of, you know, what you're going to be reliving in your heaven. So that's just a little bit of like spiritual kind of niceness there for you guys. Yeah, and another thing that I would like to say too is kind of a message here. It doesn't matter what you've done in life, everybody gets to heaven. Because I know that like whenever people say heaven, you know, like obviously I was raised Catholic, and so they talk about heaven and hell. And me, again, this is my like kind of philosophical beliefs about the world and everything, but I believe that we interpreted it incorrectly, because I think that Judgment Day isn't whether we get into heaven or hell, but it's whether we go to heaven, which is we cross over, or we stay on physical earth, hell, because there's pain here, there's suffering, there's literally everything. So yeah, it's just a theory that I play around with, you know. It's not meant to be super heavy-hearted. All beliefs are welcome here, you know, clearly. Just because I say that, it doesn't mean that that's what's correct, but that's just what I believe it is. And heaven, again, is all of the beautiful experiences that we get to experience here on earth on the other side, and we get to be around the people that we love and be reunited with everybody. So yeah, and again, I felt like that really needs to be a message here, because it's so misconstrued that, you know, there is a hell, and like if you do something bad, like you end up there, when in reality, like everybody goes to the same place. It doesn't matter what you do. And that might be a little bit unfathomable. I'm having such like a hard time pronouncing that word, so ignore that. But it might be something that's like unfathomable to some people, because especially if you do something that's as bad as like murdering somebody, you know, like clearly that's something so terrible, you shouldn't get to have a heaven. But if you think about it on a deeper level, what is that person's heaven really going to be like? You know, like who wants to be around that person? What life experiences are they going to have to relive? They're going to have to see that entire event that they did through the other person's eyes. And they're going to have to relive that through the other person's eyes, basically until they can understand why what they did was so wrong and quit running from it. So yeah, going very spiritual here today, but I just wanted to like put that out there, like, because again, there is a heaven over there and it really does exist. And the more experiences that you kind of can add to it throughout your life, the better. And I think it's important that we are choosing to live our heaven every single day and add in a little slice here and there. Like, yeah, eat that fucking cake, because you know what? I'm gonna want to eat it when I'm over there. Like, I go to that place because you know what? Fuck it. You're gonna want to visit it when you're over there, you know, because even in spirit, we can still go to places physically too after we cross over. But we're not there physically in our bodies, getting to feel, you know, the wind through our hair, the breeze on our skin, hear the birds like very crisp and clear in our ears, and talk to people physically, eat food, you know, like that kind of stuff. So yeah, just keep living your heaven every single day and adding it to every single little aspect of your life, because I think that's so important. So yes, and I know I'm gonna put a warning at the beginning of this. It's like, if you want to skip ahead, please do so, because this was a long little chat today, but I just think it's so interesting, and I love to hear you guys' opinions. Obviously, I think it's so cool that we have so many different opinions here, and people from so many different religious backgrounds, and we can all kind of come together and yeah, just discuss things, have an open discussion. You know, feel free to say, you know what, this is actually what I think happened, or this is what I think happened, or maybe a little bit of that, yes, but this is more so what I think, or I don't think murderers get over there at all. But yeah, like it's all just interesting and fun to kind of like hypothesize what could possibly be happening over there. And yeah, like I will say, again, like as somebody who, I don't even really like to use the term like medium, because it's very interesting. Like, I believe that everybody can talk to their crossed loved ones, and everybody already does, you know? And I think that we're learning this, the more that we kind of speak through signs with them, the more that we can kind of learn their language and maybe understand a little bit more about what is actually happening, you know, on the other side. But yeah, I have had pretty weird experiences with giving random strangers readings on Facebook groups that I've never met before in my life, and being so spot on with the details about this person that's crossed over. Because again, when I was giving those readings and everything, I wasn't just saying like, hey, you know, like this could be an older person. This could be, I was like, this is very clearly your mother. I'm very clearly hearing your mother on the other side. And I'll give you guys an example too. I said, and I hear her saying, you are trailblazing in your field. And again, this person isn't saying anything, because like that's part of the Facebook group experience. Like the person's just kind of there to be like yes or no, you know, like they're not really there to be like yes and, like that's kind of the feedback at the end of the reading that they will give you once you're done. And so I was saying like, your mother really wants me to tell you that like you're trailblazing in your field, and she really feels like, you know, you're making big waves in your career. I'm like, I don't understand why I feel the need to say this, but she keeps repeating, you're making really big waves. And I was only given like 10 minutes to give this reading, and so there's only so much you can really, you know, say in 10 minutes, but those were like the 3 big things that I really remember saying. And she was like, oh my God. And I was like, what? And she was like, well, that's crazy, because yes, I do have a mother that's crossed over on the other side, and trailblazing makes sense because I'm bringing a new technique and opening up my own studio in the United States, like for this technique that nobody else has really ever done before. And I was like, oh, okay, that's cool. Like, what is it? And she's like, well, it's interesting that you say making big waves, because I'm literally waving people around in a pool and like creating those waves. So she's like, that was just the most mind-blowing thing like I've ever heard. And so yeah, it was just one of those things that's like, how coincidental like can that be, you know? Because at that point, I don't know anything about this person, and those are the only things that I'm saying and that I'm like repeating to this person. you know, like it's just so weird, like how accurate that was. Like it was freaky. It even freaked me out a little bit. So yeah, so I feel like overall, that's just like some of the messages that I just kind of like wanted to talk to you guys about, like especially creating your heaven in your everyday life, because it does really exist. Those people that you truly do love that have crossed over are still fucking there, and they do try to talk to you every single day, like, you know, through signs, through angel numbers, rainbows, butterflies, birds, you know, like sending you a balloon on your path, sending you like just whatever that is a sign or something that relates to you too. Like a lot of the time it will be very specific music, yeah, like for some reason, you know, I'm seeing Green Bay Packers. So that is something that is very specific that then, yeah, I feel like somebody told me that recently, that was like a sign for one of their loved ones. But that is like something that's very specific to somebody because they love that certain thing, you know. So yeah, I feel like overall, that's just the beginning messages that I wanted to share with you guys today. I just thought it would be kind of interesting and wanted to spark up that discussion because I'd love to hear what you guys think about what is the other side. You know, what is your heaven going to be like? Who's going to be in your heaven? What are you going to be doing? I'd love to hear, like, do you guys like have a palace over there? You know, like, are you eating chocolate covered strawberries on the porch of your palace and watching the sunrise from like a million miles up in space? Like, what are you doing? Definitely let me know down below. But let's go on ahead and get right into the reading today. I guess not right into, but partially into the reading today with pile number 1, pile number 2, and pile number 3. Again, pile number 1, pile number 2, and pile number 3. Woo! Yay! Alrighty. Hello to those of you who chose pile number 1, the Stuck card. This is what's next in love for you. And I kind of think it's interesting too that you chose the pile for stuck. So let's kind of see if maybe they have some information about that. I love this deck, by the way, you guys. It's so Tuscan aesthetic. The Sun and Moon Tarot by Vanessa. So beautiful. Ooh, Ace of Cups. Okay, we're starting it off strong. The Prince of Swords, okay. Whoa, whoa. Whoa, okay. That's the one qualm, is they're so tiny. They kind of just like fall out of my hands. Let's see what we got going on here. They're just gorgeous though. The artwork on them is beautiful. Hello, Ghost. Welcome in. Okay, this is really interesting. I feel like the Prince of Swords is the Page of Swords, and so that kind of talks about some indecision within your love life. Maybe it could be you guys. Maybe it could be somebody else. Maybe some of you guys got an offering of love from somebody and you're feeling kind of stuck. I feel like for other of you guys too, you could just be feeling stuck in general. Like kind of in your love life, and you're kind of like, where is my offering? Like, where is my Emperor? Where is my Two of Cups? I feel like I've been very patient. Yeah, and I feel like, especially with the Judgment card, you've judged everything correctly too. But yeah, whatever your case is, know that the best of times is coming. Yeah, and the Eight of Cups talks about walking into the unknown. So I feel like whether you're in a relationship or single, or like you're about to get in a relationship but you're not sure because you're like, oh my gosh, that's scary, unknown. And some of you guys are like, oh, my love life, it's so unknown. I don't know what's gonna happen next. The biggest thing is that you just keep moving. Like sometimes you can't always see what the ending is going to be. You know, like you can't always tell like if this relationship is going to work out perfectly or if you're going to, you know, end up with the perfect person. But you just have to keep putting one foot forward, one foot after the other, and keep moving, irregardless of if you can see the end of the tunnel or not. Because with the Eight of Cups here, that's like, take the chance, like take the risk, you know, like you might not be able to see exactly what's going to happen, but know that your spirit guides always have your best intentions at heart, and you're supposed to move in that direction, because I do see an Emperor energy either around you guys or coming in that is going to be offering you up this cup of love. And especially with the Ace of Cups and the Two of Cups, I'm sorry, pile number one, those are really good indicators for me. Those are great indicators that somebody is not only willing to offer you up this full cup that they have poured, but they are willing to fill up your cup when you are empty as much as you are going to fill up theirs. So it feels like a very reciprocating relationship. Like it feels like something very healthy. I'm hearing that's why I'm afraid of it, because it's so healthy. Like where are the red flags? Some of you guys might be questioning like this beautiful, perfect relationship, because you're like, I'm just waiting for the red flags to come in. I'm just waiting for something to hit me and just be like, okay, yeah, this is not the right relationship connection for me. But in reality, I think you did incredible. You didn't just get a king, honey, you got an emperor. Okay, and if you're a man, whatever you identify as, I always read from the feminine perspective, but feel free to flip the gender here, because an emperor, it's genderless. Like that can represent somebody that is kind of, the word like mogul is coming to me. Like they're just like an entrepreneur or a business bitch, but they are going to rise to the top quickly because this person is an emperor. They command the space in the best way, but they also like understand people and understand people's needs and have been in the perspective of being the person that's been shit on, you know? So they know what that feels like. So they know that they need to stay humble and that they can't do that to other people. They can't be the bad guy, you know? I mean, come on now, this person can be the bad guy, hello, or the bad girl, whatever. But they're a good person. Like they have a golden heart, a golden soul. Yeah, and I feel like that's more important than anything too. I was literally just talking to like one of my friends about like how a golden soul, a golden heart is far more valuable. As a matter of fact, it's priceless in comparison to just a gold ring, you know? Meaning that like I would much rather fall in love with a person than somebody that, you know, just has a lot of money or just has a lot of education or just is a very smart person or just is very funny or very good looking. You know, like all of those are so superficial and can be changed over fucking night, you know, like all of that can. What cannot be changed overnight is somebody with a heart of gold, because that person with a heart of gold will literally ride with you. They'll be in support of your even most craziest dreams, and they won't be afraid or ashamed to show you off or to let you be 110,000% yourself. Ooh. Yeah, so that's why this person is worth it. And that's probably why you're not seeing red flags, because they don't fucking have any. And I feel like if they did, they work on it and actually change themselves to be a better person. If some of you guys are still sitting here like, I am single, dick witch, this person is coming. But a lot of the time, it's an aspect of ourselves that we still have to heal in order to bring this person in, right? And of course you can bring this person in and still not be healed fully 100%. Yes, Patty, of course. Everybody's story is different. You know, that's why it's a collective reading, not a personal reading. Obviously you can get personal readings on my Etsy, but this is collective energy. So yeah, but it feels so good. Like everything about this connection that's coming in for you feels so good. And that's why you have to put yourself on that same level. You have to treat yourself with that same fucking standard. I cannot tell you guys the amount of shitty men that I was attracting, and women that I was attracting, by just not treating myself the best. I wasn't speaking to myself well. I wasn't eating healthy. I wasn't like, you know, being mentally stable, like let's be real. And so because of that, I was just attracting the worst of the worst people that, you know, just didn't put me first, because clearly I didn't put me first. And so that's the biggest thing that you have to change. If you want to bring this energy in for yourself, you have to treat yourself like the true damn diamond that you are, okay? And that means feeding yourself well, working out, taking care of your health, taking care of your mental health, doing all of those incredible things, putting yourself out there, you know, like at least getting out. Even if you don't intend to meet your partner out there. I just literally heard this in like Lunar Light Tarot. I love her, one of her readings, but she was talking about like how even just getting out into a club, like it doesn't matter if you're gonna meet your person at that club. What matters is you're just putting yourself out there in the first place and getting in that energy, because so many people just sit there waiting for like that meet cute moment, right? And I feel like a lot of you guys, it will definitely happen, okay? But a lot of you guys still need to get out there to begin with and put yourself out there. Yeah, and you know, be correct about the judgments as well. There's like a message coming in here too that I need to say, but somebody here, they're not wanting to get into a relationship with somebody because the finances, like there's something like imbalance. Like I feel like you come from a lot more money. That's kind of what I'm getting. And it's almost like, because they're showing me the movie Persuasion, which is based on a book by Jane Austen. Love Jane Austen. But it's literally a movie called Persuasion, and she's persuaded away from marrying a man because he's not wealthy enough for her. Yeah. And this, again, genderless. So maybe there's a guy out there that's like, was persuaded away from marrying somebody because she wasn't wealthy enough for him. It still does happen, you guys. Like, because it's a big thing, you know, like money is, it's a big topic of conversation in relationships, you know, like clearly. So yeah, I had to get that message out there that like, don't let that get in the way. Don't let your inflated ego get in the way of something really fucking special here. Because especially with the Judgment card here, some of you guys who are like really, really single too, you know, like, I feel like it's okay to judge people, 110,000%, right? Like, it's okay to judge people and to be like, you know what? Yeah, like, this doesn't align with what I want. Like, 110,000%, I am so guilty of this. I judge people's outfits on the first date like crazy, dude. I will not say yes to a second date if I don't like the way you're dressing. Like, I'm sorry. I'm that particular. And that is how I met my freaking boyfriend that I have right now, my long-term partner. I judged the shit out of him, but I loved his first outfit. I thought it said so much about him and his personality, and I was right. So like, there's just little indicators, little intuition, things that kind of tell you like yes or no. Am I going to really like this person, or am I not going to really like this person, you know? So definitely listen to those. But I also feel the need to say too, don't let the judgments get the best of you, right? Because if there's still things that you need to work on in yourself, you know, clearly it's okay. Yeah, okay, yeah, and they're showing me something. It's okay to welcome somebody into your life that's still working on themselves as well. But yeah, they're showing me Charlotte from Sex and the City and Harry. How she was literally talking to her friends about him. She was like, oh, he's so gross. He's so hairy on everywhere except for his head. And he's so sweaty. She's like, I could never marry a guy like this. And then they were all like, then don't. Just sleep with him. And they were like, because how's the sleeping with him? And she was like, oh my God, the best I've ever had. And they're like, then just keep sleeping with him. And lo and behold, this is a spoiler, but that show has been out for ages. So I'm gonna spoil it, skip ahead 10 seconds if you don't want to hear it. Charlotte marries Harry. Okay, and they end up falling the fuck in love because he was perfect for her and totally not her type, her usual type. But that being said, he was everything that she needed and more in not just a partner, but in a man. Ooh, and Harry is 1000% an emperor energy, dude. Like, he's a lawyer, he's commanding, he stands up for what she wants. Yeah, another one that they're giving me too is like a J type of energy, like from Modern Family. Sofia Vergara, I forget what her character's name is, but Jay, the man in that connection, he is an emperor because like of that one scene when he's screwing things into the wall and yelling at people on the phone for her, like, you know, not yelling, but kind of, and picking up furniture because people aren't moving it fast enough. So it's just like hot. It's like that sexy kind of emperor energy. That's really what I'm getting for you guys for this connection. And if you guys are afraid of it, ask yourself why. You know, some of you guys might be self-sabotaging a little bit here. Yeah, because especially with this girl with the snake, and you know, some of you guys have been through it with previous connections, like using you, charming you, you know, enabling like me and my friends have really started to coin this too, like the worst in ourselves. Like if somebody out there is bringing out the worst in you, clearly that's not the person for you. But if this person is like making you a better person, then they are clearly the person for you. And if this person's not only accepting your boundary, but like maybe setting some of their own, yeah, for themselves, maybe for you with other family members, you know, or friends, whatever. Like if somebody's not treating you correctly, I feel like this person would definitely step up and recognize that. Whereas people in your past would just let it slide, you know, like they would just be like, whatever. But no, baddie, you deserve somebody to be like, commanding, just like the emperor energy. Butterfly, relationship evolving to the next phase, healing the inner child and growth. Yes, so I do see some of you guys are going to be taking that next step of commitment with this person. I feel like all of this, a lot of like literally psychic readings are meant to just kind of be a validation of your own intuition. So all of this, you're already probably thinking yourself, I'm literally just validating everything for you. Because yeah, I do see paradise. And I am hearing this song by 𝘓𝘐𝘕. I love 𝘓𝘓. I cannot believe that I was onto her so late in life because my mom would listen to her and play her like 24/7. But I would always be like, oh, this is so slow. Like it's so relaxing. But now, oh my God, I love it. Especially now I'm in my yoga Zen baddie phase. Yeah, I love some 𝘓𝘓, but I'm totally hearing paradise by her. I'm yours, you're my paradise. Yes, because happiness, expansion, joy, playfulness, oneness, enjoying each other. I feel like you are really going to learn to love this person and really get to know them and enjoy them. Yeah, not enough, frustrated in relationship, lack of confidence, self-sabotage. Holy crap. Literally, what was I saying? Come on, focus, self-sabotage. Literally, the cards only validate me. Like how my words might validate you, the cards only validate me, and knowing that, yeah, I'm spitting because this is so true. Like I feel like some of you guys fear ego issues. Oh my God, I didn't even see that one too. And jealousy, yeah. So I feel like this card kind of talks about, I feel like a lot of you guys are struggling with just one of the aspects of this card. Like maybe you're just like frustrated from previous connections. Maybe you do feel a lack of confidence in yourself. Maybe you're single and you're like, I just don't know, you know, if I'm good enough, which baddie, you are. Don't even give me that bullshit. You are more than good enough. You are a fucking diamond, baddie. Woo, okay? Self-sabotage though. Some of you guys could get into beautiful connections or this one beautiful connection and you're about to sabotage it. Why? Because of, you know, maybe you don't feel good enough. Maybe whatever. Maybe you're afraid of like this person breaking up with you in the future or cheating on you in the future because you've been cheated on by absolute fucking scumbags of the past. But you have to know, yeah, and maybe that's a boundary that you guys have too, because just so you guys know, in my connection, I can grab my man's phone, no problem. I use his phone pretty much as I use mine, and him vice versa. He will grab my phone if he ever needs to use it. It's like whoever's phone is closest to us, you know, like we'll just use it. And so we're not afraid to be on each other's devices. And if I wanted to, because I don't really want to, not because of any reason in particular, but just because like, why the fuck would I? If I wanted to, he would give me his phone to look through top to fucking bottom. You guys, top to bottom, that is a healthy connection. Honestly, because it's what you need. And especially if you have had something as horrific as being fucking cheated on happen to you, you deserve to have those boundaries, you know, obviously communicated, clearly tell them about it, but very clearly communicated in this relationship. So don't feel bad about that. And then yeah, fear, ego issues. Some of you guys could be afraid, again, like we just talked about, or ego, you know, my family's too wealthy for this person, you know. Fuck that shit, because there are billionaires being made every single fucking day, and some of them come from absolute $0 in their bank account, okay? So anybody can become the best thing as long as you just bring out that incredible side of them. And jealousy, yeah, some of you guys could be jealous, or like, you know, maybe this person has a lot of female friends or male friends and they're a woman. That was something that at the way beginning of my connection, like one of my best friends is a guy, but like I've never felt like attracted to him like in that way, you know. Like obviously I've thought about it, and he said that too, like we've both thought about it because we're humans, but then we've both been like, nah, like gross, because he's literally like pretty much a brother to me. Like it's crazy. And so that was something that my partner and I like really just had to kind of talk about like at the beginning, and just be like, yeah, no, like I don't feel any type of way about him, bro. Like, no, you would never have to worry about that. That's so gross. And then like once he kind of found that out, and then like hung out with us a bunch of times, and they became really good friends, and it was like, yeah, obviously, like it's not a big deal, but it's just like it takes time, and that's okay. Like if you want to take your time getting to know their friends, do it. It's like there's no rules in this life except for the ones that we create for ourselves. So yeah, just always keep that in the back of your mind, but know that this person, I feel like it's really a good thing that's coming in for you. I really do feel like it. Okay, and let me go on ahead. Let's pull up Love Radio and shuffle this. I didn't pull any pink cards because this feels like, you know, single, or you're getting into that connection, you know, like it really does feel like there's something new in the air for this pile, like brand spanking new. And the pink cards kind of talk a little bit more about past connections. So let's just keep it moving forward with a little Love Radio. Shuffle this baddie. See, oh, bloom. Even the music that you guys get is wholesome for this pile. Bloom by the Paper Kites. Can I be close to you? Ooh, ooh. This song always makes me feel like fall. Even though I know it's a spring song because it's like bloom, it gives me that fall kind of energy. Yeah, I'm hearing, oh, you fill my lungs with sweetness. Yeah, and I'm also hearing something of a song I can't get out. So it feels like there might be music or something that you guys both listen to and that you both enjoy. There might be music in this connection that is like a big indicator or sign for this. Maybe this song is important to you too. I knew it kind of blew up on Instagram a little bit there. So, or TikTok, whatever. But yeah, that's what I'm feeling. Like I feel like this person does feel a breath of fresh air around you, and you vice versa. That's why I love this person for you guys. Like I'm literally getting chills. And again, if you're single and you're like, where the hell is my husband? What is taking him so long? Literally, he's coming. She's coming. Like just take a breath, you know, and enjoy being single while you can. I know some of y'all are like, girl, how? But you can, okay, by just working on yourself, getting yourself into that healthy ass space, because you are going to be meeting that person here pretty damn soon. So you want to be looking your sharpest, your bestest, and feeling your bestest. Yes. All right, next song. Oh, I Will Never Let You Down. Okay, and then Bet on It. I feel like both of those almost had to come out at the same time, because especially we had such a strong message of like cheating or being in really bad relationships in the past. I will never let you down. You can bet on it. Oh, yes. Like, I totally feel that. Yeah, when you're feeling low on love and you think you've had enough, oh, I will never let you down. Yes, so I feel like that's exactly the energy that we were picking up, and I'm seeing 7-11 on the clock with the 2 of Cups was like whenever you're feeling low on love, I'll be there to fill up your cup. I will never let you down. You can bet on it. Yes. Like, that's totally the vibe. That was kind of hilarious that those both came out together. So yes, and that was Rita Ora and Bet on It from High School Musical 2 by Troy. Troy's greatest hits. Can we take a second and appreciate this? Oh my gosh, that's hilarious. Troy's greatest hits. I need that in a CD. Okay, but I love you guys so much. I'm praying this brought you some clarity. I'm so excited to see what the future holds for you guys. If you'd enjoyed this, don't forget to give me a thumbs up and subscribe, because we're so close to my goal of subscribers for the year, which is 15,000. I'm thinking we're gonna hit it. I'm thinking we are. So I'm so excited. I just love you guys so much. Don't forget to go check out the vlog. Maybe click on some other piles for an extended reading, or check out any of the other pick a cards on my channel. But yes, hotties, I love you, and I will see you again very, very soon, okay? Bye. Y'all, that was crazy. A police chase just went past my house. Like, the car was going so fast, and I heard all of the like lights and everything. Anyways, pile number 2, welcome to your reading today. It is 𝘓𝘐𝘕𝘒𝘚. Please let me know how to pronounce that correctly. This means dark night of the soul. And it's basically like whenever something bad happens to you that leads to enlightenment, or some kind of like moment where everything shifts and changes for you. I'm gonna zoom it out just a little bit. There we go. So that could be some kind of indicator that you are at the right pile today. If that's something that maybe you went through recently, like something that you could have gone through that was really, really bad for you. We talked a little bit about that in the last pile, but I'll be curious to hear what happens here. Some of you guys could have gone through a breakup or something that happened. Let's see here. I love these cards. I was just talking about that in pile number 1. The Sun and the Moon Tarot. They're very Tuscan energy, like that early 2000s kind of vibe. This was one of the Moon's decks. So I clearly stole it from him because I love it. I think it's so beautiful. 6 of Cups, pleasure. Let's see what's happening here. This is interesting, you guys. There's a lot of like good, solid love going around. Works. The Fool. Oh, okay, that's interesting. I'm hearing this song by Justin Bieber. What song is that one? Oh, my love, but you can't fly unless you you can't fly unless you let yourself fall. Yeah, and they keep playing it. I know you're afraid of what this might do, because we've got such an amazing friendship that you don't want to lose. And I don't want to lose it either. Okay, so that's kind of interesting. I feel like some of you guys could have met a King of Cups kind of energy that's coming in here. A lover. I want to say a lover boy, lover girl kind of energy, especially with cups and a king. Like, that's a good vibe. That's somebody that's very emotionally steady and everything. Yeah, because I feel like some of you guys might be afraid of this connection. That was very similar to the last pile as well. But I'm going to see how this kind of differentiates here. Oh, that's kind of interesting. With the Prince of Pentacles, you guys could be getting a message coming in here from this person. But with the 2 of Swords, it's almost like you're at kind of a crossroads here. Like, maybe you do have multiple options in love and you're just trying to pick the right one. You're just trying to move towards that right connection. And it just feels like all of them just like weren't it in the past. Like, there could have been a major heartbreak or ending or something that really shook you to your core and made you think about love a lot differently. Yeah, it could have even been a death too, which is why I think that I was talking so much about heaven, like at the way beginning of this reading. If you guys skip the intro, it's something that I encourage you guys to kind of go back and listen to, because it's actually quite an interesting discussion. We are hypothesizing and philosophizing, I think that's a word, about what heaven and actually is, basically, like what our heavens will actually be. That's my shoes. I love to wear, these are the most ugly shoes, but I just have to show you guys because they're so comfy. What are they even called? 𝘓𝘐𝘕𝘒𝘚? Oofies? Anyways, they're hideous, but you can see like they've got that arch support and they're very squishy. So during the summer, I like to wear these, and then during the winter, I wear slippers. Fun fact, very random. Let's get back to the reading. Six of Cups, pleasure. Yeah, this could be somebody that maybe you've known for a long time. You just have a lot of really fun experiences with. Okay, car. Feels like whenever you're around them, you can just be your authentic self. Like you can be a kid again. That's what I'm hearing. Like you can just have so much fun with them. Maybe this could even be somebody that's coming in for you guys, but I feel like a lot of you guys have already met this person. You're kind of thinking like, should I get into a relationship with them? And I feel like you guys are just having so much fun together. Like you're really having a lot of fun together. And yeah, and maybe that's something like you guys maybe have been friends for a very long time and you don't want to ruin the friendship. That could be it. I feel like that I've kind of cracked the code of this pot. Like it feels like you've been friends with this person for so long, and you know, maybe they've never actually made like a real move towards you, and then one of these days they were just like, have you ever thought about like us dating? And then you were like, what? Like taken very aback. But now it's like, I do think about it, and as a matter of fact, I think about it with you. So yeah, very interesting here. And the Fool card too talks about taking that leap of faith, falling in love, you know, even though it's scary. And it's really interesting because this card is like, this person is about to go off of the path, and there's like an alligator at the bottom, and there's a butterfly swirling all around them, and typically it's a dog at the feet that's like, don't go, you know. But the Fool card is like taking that leap of faith, you know, and sometimes it is about being a little bit foolish, you know, and not being so serious about everything too, because especially when you meet that right person, even the most serious and the most kind of daunting situations can feel a lot more fun. Again, just being with that right person and feeling all of that pleasure, like the Six of Cups is telling me. Yeah, I'm seeing like you going out to like, I'm hearing the arcade, but I'm seeing, what is this place? Amusement park. Yeah, and just like having a fun time with them. Like, I don't know if you've been to the amusement park with this person, or that's just what it feels like with them. Like it's a little bit of a roller coaster. Yeah, they're showing me Dawson's Creek, so that could definitely be an energy too, where like maybe you tried to get together or like tried to date when you were younger, but then it was like you were just better off being friends, so now you've stayed friends for a while, and now suddenly something different is in the air, and it's kind of in the works, especially with the Three of Pentacles here too. Yeah, because two of Swords, Three of Pentacles, both cards talk about options. So I feel like maybe you could even have other options around you, other people that might be interested in you, and so you're kind of like figuring out basically who you want to be committed to for a while. But I'm definitely seeing, and not to like push you in a direction, you know, but it is the person that you have the most fun with, the person that you really do feel like you can be yourself with, and you don't have to like hide or mask anything around them. Like you can just be yourself 100%, and they love that. Yeah, it could even be a person that you're texting currently, or you could be getting a message from them. Again, I'm seeing if this is like a long lost friend, lover. I'm seeing that you're going to be getting a message from them out of the blue. And it's really going to be shocking. I don't think that you're expecting it, but this is what's next in love. So I'm excited. I'm excited for you guys, especially if this is like that cute, wholesome kind of energy, romance, you know. Yeah, very interesting here. Two of Swords too. So again, this person could be coming in a time in which maybe you just started dating another person too. Like, maybe you are like in a serious commitment too, and then they come back in. Can talk about that sometimes with the Two of Swords, the Three of Pentacles, you know, that does talk about juggling. But for the majority of you guys, this is very wholesome. It's like, I almost see that like maybe you've gone on a few dates with somebody, and you're not that satisfied. Okay, yeah, they're also showing me Steve and Miranda from Sex and the City. This is so interesting. This could almost be a Sex and the City themed reading today, because the first pile gave me something Sex and the City themed, and now this one is giving me something that themed as well. So I feel like that's what I'm gonna make you guys pick. Instead of Bratz dolls, we're gonna do some Sex and the City characters, but it's giving me Miranda and Steve's connection at the way end of it, because it does feel like that, where maybe you guys are in a semi sort of committed relationship that's really getting off the ground, or even in a committed relationship like Steve was, you know, where he was very much so like very committed to this other person, and as was she, but they both just loved each other. And the second that one of them admitted it to the other one was like, okay, yeah, I do feel that too. And I literally have chills again, because that's the vibe. Is I feel like once this person says it to you, or once you say it to them, like it'll just kind of click. I feel like it's gonna be them saying it to you, surprisingly, but you never know, because Miranda was the one that said it to Steve. So you never know. Oh my gosh, I'm just so excited for what's gonna happen in this, because I love living like vicariously through you guys. I think it's so fun. I think that your guys' lives and love lives are so fun, and I'm such a hopeless romantic, so clearly, yeah. We're gonna read about it. Soulmate, soul connection, partnership, agreement, soul contract. There's more that fell on the ground. Abundance. And the Grim Reaper. Wow, okay. So yeah, I mean, I feel like especially with the Two of Swords, like there is some kind of that energy too, where like if you go with one connection, the other one has to die. So it makes a lot of sense. And it's interesting because the song that was playing before I started this pile after shuffling for the last pile, and I kept it reading kept it playing accidentally because it was silent, but it's The Reaper by Little Image. So the Grim Reaper is here. Yeah, the relationship is over, no second chances, grow and transform your life. So I feel like that's just saying that whatever decision you make is going to leave behind that other option, and then you have to grow and transform from there. But I feel like keep a positive mindset, manifest exactly what you want, gratitude and bliss. I feel like you guys are going to be feeling so grateful, so much bliss, keeping that positive mindset, manifesting exactly what it is that you want, see the outcome that you want, and it is going to happen. So soul contract, partnership, agreement, like I do really feel like there is a soulmate here. Coffee cup, meeting and conversing, savoring the moment, and the golden mirror, self-absorbed, narcissist, one-sided relationship, love bombing, savoring the moment, feeling uplifted, friendship. Okay, so that's kind of interesting. Like, okay, they're saying one more, so whoop, the coffin, that's hilarious. That was way more than one. There's one all the way over here by itself. Okay, let's not take it. We will shuffle. I feel like that was intentional that it flipped back around, so. They really want to speak a lot on this, but I'm trying to keep the messages very accurate, and sometimes if I get too much, then yeah. Separation, sadness, missing you, thinking about future, yearning. Okay, so maybe that, like if you're relating with like this was a connection like way early on, you know, in your life, and then suddenly it's coming back up again, I feel like you guys could relate to like maybe this person was very self-absorbed and was kind of a one-sided relationship or love bombed you, and there had to be some kind of a separation here. Missing you, thinking about you, yearning, unsure of future. Yeah, so I definitely feel like whoever you're, you know, you might be in a little separation from, or if you don't relate with that, again, like if this is just a newer King of Cups in your life, I feel like even if they're without you, they definitely do still miss you. And I feel like this person definitely does think about you, yearn for you. They're unsure about the future, unsure about what you're gonna say. Yeah, I feel like too that this could just literally be like, again, a best friend that you've had forever. And it feels like this person has, sorry, there's a bee that just like, the bees always distract me. But it feels like this person still definitely does think about you and misses you. Maybe they moved away, like physically, and that's kind of what caused a separation. I'm also hearing like college too, like maybe both of you went off to college, like different colleges. So that could definitely be the case as well. But yeah, it definitely just feels like whatever happened caused some kind of separation, and this person's going to be meeting up with you very soon, especially with the Prince of Pentacles. I do see that there will be communication coming in here pretty quickly, especially about friendship, meeting up for some kind of coffee, you know, and just chatting, like talking about life and everything. And yeah, let's get some pink cards. I didn't for the last pile because that one felt like super new, but this one does have some past inklings here. Ooh. Okay, interesting. If you let me, I'll take care of you. Oh, yep, there it is. Oh my gosh, look at this, you guys. I'm planning on messaging you soon, but I keep writing and deleting messages. Let's start over. That's crazy, yeah. So I feel like this person is going to come in with friendship first. Yeah, because I feel like they do have a hard time communicating, and I feel like they don't really feel ready right away to kind of confess how they're feeling, because I feel like they're gonna test the waters. That's something that I've noticed that men do that I never noticed before until I was like kind of writing out my diary the other night, and I like said something in it. I was like, oh my God, I just realized like him doing that was like testing the waters. So I feel like there's a lot more guys out there that will like suss you out, because again, guys are equally as insecure, equally as fragile with their heart. You wouldn't think it, but they're just a lot, I mean, to speak stereotypically here, they're just a lot better at like masking their emotions, and because of society, they're, you know, they're supposed to mask more of their emotions. So, but irregardless, they feel all of the same things, and they don't want to get hurt just as much as you don't want to get hurt. So I feel like, especially with this person having a hard time communicating, they are going to kind of suss out how you are feeling about them before they, you know, really go for it. So I'm excited. Please don't go is here as well. So yeah, I feel like this person is really going to want to like take their time with this. So they're not going to want you to like leave. I feel like even if you just go out for coffee or whatever, they're gonna like make you stay for longer than you're supposed to. Like there's something like that where I feel like they just want to spend as much time with you as they possibly can, which makes sense. You're a baddie. Okay, well, let's shuffle this and see what messages come up for you today. Hear the bells. Oh, I'm kind of like that always kind of gives me like a wedding vibe. Like whenever I say hear the bells, because I think about church bells, you know, when I think about getting married. Yeah, so that's kind of the vibe that I'm getting. Let me look up the lyrics for this, because I'm hearing another part of it, but I don't know what she says. So far from me now, but oh, I can hear the sound. Oh, chills. Yeah, it's like this person feels very distant from you, but they still can like feel something, like some kind of inkling. There's their intuition, you know, it's kind of telling them, prying them in this direction. I'm hearing something is really getting moving in your life. So maybe you are like starting to get into a connection and it's starting to get serious. And I feel like that's kind of alerting this person's intuition to be like, you know what, maybe I should just kind of reach back out, you know? But I'll be hidden in the masquerade. That's crazy. So yeah, maybe this person, like, with a hard time communicating, you know, I feel like they could hide a lot of what they're actually feeling, you know, like how they're actually feeling and all of that stuff. So yeah, that's interesting that it also says that. Okay, let's keep shuffling. Takes a hot second. After hours, literally, what the fuck was I saying? I feel like that's so accurate, because I was just talking about how this person is going to like keep you, like they're gonna say like, please don't go, like I know your friends are leaving, but like you don't have to, like I want you to stay and keep talking to me and like stay after hours. Like, yeah, and it even talks about like okay, that's really interesting, because I'm hearing the first line, we ain't gotta take it slow, I'ma hit the gas if you're ready to go. So I feel like this person is like, they want to get this off the ground, like they want to get this going. Maybe that was like your 𝘓𝘐𝘕𝘒𝘚 was like, I'm so sorry for my pronunciation of that, but it could have been this relationship. Like this relationship could have been the catalyst of like you becoming phoenixing and becoming something new, you know, evolving and growing up, you know, changing, and then finally it's like you're at that fully adapted Pokemon form and this person's like, we ain't gotta take it slow anymore, like let's go, I'm ready to go, you're ready to go, let's do it. Why don't you stay after hours? Literally, that's exactly what I was saying. Yeah, I feel like there's gonna be something like this person's like, just, you can wait just a little longer. Like I haven't seen you in X, Y, and Z years. Like you have to stay for just another hour. Like another hour isn't gonna kill you, you know? That's exactly what I'm hearing them saying. Oh, and let's see if it goes to the next one. Did I hit that? There we go. One of your girls. Okay, that's kind of interesting. So again, I am seeing that like maybe you guys do have other options or other connections around you, because the song says, give me a call if you ever get lonely. I'll be like one of your girls or your homies. So I kind of love that. Like, I feel like that's the vibe. Like this person's like, literally, if you ever get lonely, please just call me. I'm always gonna be there for you. Oh my gosh, yes. Ugh. So it's like kind of heartbreaking, but also a little romantic. I do feel like this person does like, yeah, like want to be one of your people. Yeah, it's interesting too, because I'm also hearing too, maybe some of you guys are LGBTQ+ relationships, and maybe that's why you and this person went their separate ways, because you were ready to be out of the closet and this person wasn't. And so clearly you both had to grow, but now it's like you've both grown, this person's out, you're out. It's like, it's time to get it the fuck together. It's not even cuffing season yet, but we're pretending like it is. But I love you so much, hotties. Those are the messages that I got for you guys today. I'm praying that it sparked some clarity. If it did, don't forget to give me a big thumbs up and subscribe, as I'm trying to get to my goal of 15,000 subscribers this year. We are so close, so let's keep going. But yeah, if you guys enjoyed this, also don't forget to check out my vlog, which is very new on this channel. Again, I was ranting all about that at the beginning of the reading, so definitely go check it out. It's all about me in London. You guys get to go with me to London. I'm so excited. You guys were like commenting some really good suggestions on there too, like I should go to Spain next. One of you guys was disappointed. I felt so bad because you were disappointed because I didn't tell you guys that I was gonna be in London. Which I do feel bad. If I ever go to California, I know a lot of you guys have been asking me to come out to Cali, and I do have besties and cousins, like family out there, so I definitely have got to get my ass out there and maybe do like a little meet and greet sometime. I think that would be really, really fun. So yes, maybe even read some of you guys' tarot like in person. How cool would that be? No idea like how the hell we'd even go about doing anything like that though either. So if you guys have any suggestions as to how we can make that happen, definitely let me know down below. But yes, I love you guys so much. Those are the messages that I got for you today, and I will see you very, very soon, okay? Goodbye. Yay, alrighty, last but certainly not least, hello to those of you who chose pile number 3, the conflict card. This is going to be your reading today, all about what's next in love, which is interesting, especially because you chose this card. You could be having some kind of like internal conflict or conflict with another person. It's interesting because like if you look at it, he kind of looks like a devil energy, you know, and they're like head to head. Also, don't mind my nails. I always try to paint them right before I do a reading. Terrible idea, especially because I'm shuffling cards and everything. It's so dumb. But that could be very like significant towards your relationship. I'll be curious to see if we get the devil card, but it kind of feels like that could be something to do with the energy here. There could be some kind of conflict within your connection. Or just internally even. But we'll see here what comes up for you today. Oh my gosh, you can't make it up. Okay, you literally cannot make that up. That's interesting too. This card also wanted to come out. But that's why I love to live shuffle for you guys, because it's just unbelievable, is it not? Like the devil card is here. There could be like some kind of temptation or something in your love life that is tempting you. It's very interesting, their depiction of the devil card here. Let's look at that. Two people are like chained together underground. Seemingly this guy is like keeping them there. Is that a music note or something like upside down on the top of it? Let me know what that is. Again, ignore my nails. They literally get so messed up, y'all. I need like really quick drying a top coat because I am just always go, go, go. But okay, we've got the Wheel of Fortune here, the 10 of Cups. So that's really interesting. The 6 of Pentacles, the 6 of Wands, gain victory, and the Wheel of Fortune. The Devil card. The 4 of Pentacles, success, the universe. I'm kind of getting the picture now. So basically what I'm seeing is that you guys could have come into a lot of success or some kind of fortune. It seems like everything is turning in your favor recently. You've been experiencing like a lot of like lucky girl, lucky boy energy. And I feel like it's only getting even stronger the more that you go on. I feel like especially recently you came into some sort of success or victory, or some people are starting to view you as some sort of success or victory. There could be a lot of talk or gossip around the fact that you are like getting your gains, especially with the game, the 9 of Pentacles. Like you're finally getting to pick your flowers, you know? Wheel of Fortune, 6 of Wands. Like, geez Louise, I feel like you guys are stepping into so much success, so much power at such an intense rate. And I know that this is a love reading, but trust me, it's gonna come back around again. Maybe just like this connection. We'll see. But there could be something that's like tempting you in your love life. Sometimes too, I feel the need to say that before you get to the final boss, aka like the person that you're supposed to be with, or like the victory, a lot of the time spirit guides will tempt you with somebody that's very similar to previous sort of devil energies or people that you've had in the past. And they do this to make sure that you're ready for the next level. Ooh, okay, so some of you guys could be getting tested here. There's some kind of conflict. Like maybe you and this person just kind of butt heads, which is kind of interesting because that is happening here. Like maybe you guys just have some kind of like conflict or butt heads or whatever. But yeah, power, victory, gain, success, Wheel of Fortune. It's like you're finally getting to this stage in your career, in your life that you've always wanted to be at. And then it seems like this devil energy might like kind of come around whenever you're in these states. It's like whenever you're up, that's when they feel the need to like come back around. But I'm seeing that you have so much emotional fulfillment. 10 of Cups really talks about a lot of emotional fulfillment. I don't know what satiety means, but if somebody could let me know what the definition of that is down below. But I just feel like overall you have, you know, the friends that you've always wanted. You have the career that you've always wanted. You have the self-love that you've always wanted. You have, you know, the wardrobe that you've always wanted, the pets, the glam, the whatever. And I feel like you finally have this like 10 of Cups in your life. Like you're so fulfilled just by yourself that you don't really need like another person. And then I feel like you might be tempted by a person from your past, or somebody that might be a new love energy, but they have the same kind of traits as somebody from your past that you know you should stay away from. Yeah, so that's really interesting kind of energy coming in here. My hand is itchy on my right side, which means there's money coming in for you as well. So I feel like some of you guys could have been like working your ass off, really trying to get to like the next level here. And you're finally in this state where you've really grown up. Like you look hot. You maybe have more money than you ever have had before. You're finally, I'm hearing like you're finally able to support your family. And maybe that's something that you've really been working hard towards. And finally you're sitting in this energy of like, I've got it. Like you've created your own safety net is what I'm hearing for yourself, not for like anybody else, but just for yourself. And I'm seeing that this 10 of Cups energy is really interesting, because normally I'm like, oh, it's just, you know, you and the other person kind of coming together to create this 10 of Cups. But I really do feel like you have the 10 of Cups just by yourself, genuinely. But you might always kind of have this energy that comes back around and kind of like tempts you. That's hard to say. How do you say that? I don't know why I'm like having such an issue with pronouncing things today. But tempts you. The Four of Pentacles too kind of talks about saving up for something good. So I don't know. I might get just a few more tarot cards just for a little bit more clarifier, because I see that this person could definitely want a victory with you. They could want to, you know, change things around a little bit. The Universe is here, which I feel like is kind of the World card. So talks about completion and new beginnings as well. And then the Three of Wands, Virtue. Yeah, he's also kind of juggling there too. So I don't know, like maybe it's always been like this person just juggles you, you know, and like other people, maybe you juggle them and other people. But I really do feel like this person wants to save up for something good, and I feel like they want a major victory with you. Maybe they've been having success within their own life as well. And so they're finally feeling like, you know, they're at your level, because you are represented here as the High Priestess. I'm hearing you kind of freak me out. So maybe some of you guys like kind of freak this person out with like, I don't know if you guys maybe are psychic as well, or you're just a very intelligent person overall, observant. You know, not all of us have to be like super intuitive. Some of us can be both, yes, but some of us can also just be very logical and extremely intelligent. And I feel like that could be some of you guys. And because of that, this person has been very intimidated by your nature. I feel like it causes them to act out in a way that's like really not like their character. It's like if they're typically a very confident person, they get very nervous around you, or like they feel like they're like overcompensating is what the Devil energy kind of is giving me. Yeah. They're also telling me too that this relationship could be with something bad, like a substance almost as well, that you guys might need to kind of take a break from in order to really receive the true love in your life, you know? Especially, you know, if that's like alcohol or something like that. Your girl had to take a break from it, because to be honest, I came from like college, so I really, you know, and I was young, so I had just a lot of really bad habits when it came to drinking, and it's something that sometimes you do have to take a healthy break from so you can come back to it with a different approach. Maybe something that's not so, you know. Oh, I'm drinking water, by the way. I just started drinking water in the middle of my sentence. I feel like with the universe here, this person definitely sees you as a person that just has it all. Like, they are like, this is the person that I would love to be with. Like, I feel like this person almost aspires to be you as well, or there's certain things about you that this person like really, really admires and wants to be like. I feel like they're definitely saving up for like something good. I feel like this person sees themselves with you long term. I don't know if that's like reciprocated because again, I'm just getting that you guys are so emotionally fulfilled just by yourself. Oh, I didn't even pull those cards yet. Just by yourself. Like, you don't need anybody else. And you have like the support system. You've got the money. You've got the, again, I keep hearing the looks, like the wardrobe. So there's something really major about your wardrobe, pile number 3. What's your style? Definitely let me know down below. Might be a mix of a few things I'm seeing. Car interrupting me. There's a lot of like symbols here I'm noticing. Maybe you could see like signs about this person as well, or like dream about them. Let's see here. Camera, reminiscing, keepsake, perception, learn from the past, make memories. That's really interesting. Yeah, I feel like this person is definitely reminiscing about this connection, especially as of recently. I feel like this person's thinking very heavily about it. Learn from the past. I feel like they're trying to learn from the past. I feel like they want to learn from the past. I feel like maybe they have, but it's a little bit difficult to say, especially because there's two, you know, kind of devil energies coming up here. That, you know, as a reader, it's not always the best sign when you get the devil card, but you never know. Sometimes that can just be an indicator of who this person is, and maybe they really have shifted around, because there's a lot of positive cards here. I'm not seeing like, you know, heartbreak or anything like that. Like, there is the 10 of Cups here, and victory and success and power. So yeah, I'm hearing this person's very powerful as well. You're very powerful. Like, they see you as a very powerful individual. Maybe they didn't always see it that way, though. There's got to be a reason, like, why this person's a devil, you know, in your life. You'll be able to know that. This is just a general reading, so I'm just putting down what I'm picking up. Learn from past, make memories. I feel like this person wants to make new memories with you as well. Palm tree, stability, security, permanence, growth, endurance, and flexibility. See, that's a good card. Like, that's literally telling me that, like, maybe this person has really grown as a person to become a lot more secure in themselves, stable as an individual. Yeah, because I'm hearing like if this person had money issues, I feel like they definitely got their ish together. Flexibility, I feel like this person, if they weren't as flexible, maybe now they are a little bit more flexible. Endurance, yeah, if they weren't previously able to like handle like you going through like a bad situation, or themselves going through a bad situation and still hold on to a relationship, endurance tells me that, you know, now they will. Like, this is all kind of good energy. Like, it's giving like I've really worked on myself. I'm serious. Like, which again, always take it at face value. This is a general reading. This is not personal by any means. So mask, not showing how their true feelings, hide, personify, pretend, delude, gaslighting. So yeah, maybe this person could have like been masking their feelings towards you. Maybe they still are currently. I'm getting throat chakra. Oh yeah, it doesn't feel like they've said how they truly feel at this moment in time. But I feel like they're definitely looking on the past with great, like, you know, memories. coffin. Endings bring new beginnings, growth, change, liberation, and transition. Okay, another great sign. I do feel, I'm so sorry y'all, my camera died, but I do feel like, especially with change, liberation, transition, endings bring new beginnings, I almost feel as though like maybe some of you guys could be choosing to leave this person behind, and because of that, you're going to welcome in like somebody that's actually meant for you. But maybe this ending that did happen between you, if it did happen, I feel like maybe that was meant to happen almost so that way it could like wake both of you up into, you know, this change, this transition, this new beginning, growth. Yeah, because there's two things here that mention growth. So I really do feel like this person has grown overall. So that's really interesting. Pile number 3. Healing from heartbreak, freedom from toxic relationship or addiction. Wow. Yeah, because I feel like you almost had to be free from this. Like, especially with the devil energy, like that does tell me that there was an aspect of it that was a little bit more toxic and wasn't good for either of you. So I feel like with healing heart here, you know, both of you have really had to, yeah, make more healthy choices. Exactly. And because of that, it's sort of rid of any of the toxicity that could have been left over. Yeah, you guys are definitely making healthier choices in love, in life, in self-love, self-care. And because of it, it's making you a lot happier overall. Yes, which is exactly what we were talking about with the 10 of Cups. That's crazy, you guys. Like, that's nuts. Okay, whatever. But that's literally it. I feel like because you've been pouring into your own cup, you know, you've been practicing your self-love and self-care, getting a better support system for yourself with friends and family, and falling in love with life just as it is without another partner. I feel like because of that, you've become a lot happier, and it's actually maybe attracted to this person back. Like, I don't know, or again, maybe it is going to attract them back, but you're like, I know that I can do better than this, you know? And so you keep it moving forward, whatever is right for you. Again, this is a general reading, so there's multiple energies coming in here, very similar circumstances. Be lighthearted, finding out things, coming to light, adapt, change, heal. Okay, yeah, so again, I do feel like finding out things, like, I feel like they're trying to tell you that like maybe there is something coming, like maybe this person is coming back, but when you hear about it, like try to be very lighthearted about it. Like either way that you end up going, the easiest way to like not, you know, hurt, like really hurt somebody, even if they are a double energy, like I feel like there wasn't anything super bad in this connection. You know, like if there was other really, really, really bad things, this would not tempt you back, right? Like, so you might be drawn to other piles in that case, but in this case, it really does feel like maybe this person, you know, has leveled the fuck up. And so I feel like spirit guides are really trying to tell you to be lighthearted. And even if, again, you end up going in a different direction, telling this person no, that's okay. But being lighthearted about it will kind of like, they're saying mitigate the pain. So it'll kind of alleviate the pain of it. Just be very lighthearted when you find out about things. And adapt, change, and heal is here as well. So yeah, like I feel like that's a big aspect of this. Healing heart, healthy choices. And then, yeah, heal is here. I feel like healing is a big aspect of this connection. I feel like, how should I say this, spirit guides? And because I don't want to say it like that. That makes it sound a little bit bad. Because they're basically saying that, like, Irregardless of what happens in this connection, you are still healing and you are still growing. And you have to make the choice that you feel like is the healthiest choice for you. Because that's what it says, making healthy choices in love and in life, right? So, but I do feel like they're saying be lighthearted about it. So I don't really know why this could be occurring, but I do feel like, yeah, just be lighthearted. Take it with a grain of salt. Like, I don't really know. Let's see here, because this one is a past energy, so we are going to get some pink cards today. Okay, very interesting. I'm depressed, and I only believe in science and facts. Okay. Yeah, so this could be somebody that really is a very, very logical and smart individual. They only really believe in science and facts. Maybe this person especially with the high priestess here, yes, honey, they know that you're spiritual. And I feel like that's why it kind of freaks them out sometimes, because they're like, it doesn't make sense. I can't make it make sense in my brain. I can't put it together. I can't, it's not just a puzzle, So that to them, I feel like that just doesn't make sense to them as much as it makes sense to you. Yeah, and I'm feeling the need to say, even as spiritual people, a lot of the time it still doesn't fucking make sense to us. We just go along with it. So yeah, I feel like especially with I'm depressed, this person could definitely be feeling some bits of sadness here. Reminiscing, I feel like definitely is making them feel sad. Yeah, that definitely wants to come out here. Sorry for the way I handled things. Yeah, so this person is apologetic for the way that things went, the way that they handled things. I think you are very talented. Yes, so this person definitely thinks that you are such a talented person. They want to see you so bad. Yeah, so I definitely feel like this person wants to see you very, very badly. I feel like they want to see you in person. I feel like, again, we kind of got that they thought that you were very talented, with the gain, the success, the power. It just feels like everything is kind of moving in your favor at this point. So okay, very interesting. If I can't have you, nobody else can. So that's really interesting, especially with the double energy here. Every song reminds me of you. Yeah, so songs and music could be very symbolic for this connection. I feel like they could hear a lot of music out and about, whether they're just grocery shopping or going to the bars, I feel like this person definitely hears music and thinks about you very heavily. I'm feeling overwhelmed. I don't trust you. Oh. And I've been trying to distract myself from my feelings. Yeah, because I feel like this person is feeling very overwhelmed, I feel like there's some kind of energy that's really getting to them. So they've been trying to distract themselves from their feelings. Maybe that's why they have a little bit of devil in them. Because sometimes they could to, party or stay out late, whatever, and just in order to distract themselves from the way that they're feeling, especially with mask too. I feel like they don't even really let their friends know too much about what they're going through. Yeah. Because I feel like their friends wouldn't really understand it, especially if this person is very science-y and factual. That might be the kind of people that they attract around them as well. So yeah, and I don't trust you. I'm hearing well, I was hearing don't trust a hoe, never trust a hoe, don't trust a hoe because a hoe won't trust me. So that could be something too, maybe that was something that their friends were telling them, oh, don't trust pal number 3. He is a hoe. That could be the vibe. I'm scared of commitment too. So this person definitely might be a little bit afraid to commit to you for whatever reason. Maybe that could have been the thing in the past that was a little bit of the devil on their shoulder. Oh my goodness, y'all. This guy back in his car, and I've never heard it that loud before in my life. I'm frustrated with you. Okay, why? Why are you frustrated? I think you are amazing. So maybe that's why this person is frustrated, is because like, I don't know, it's just like something can't get the two of you together. Like there's something about you two just can't get together. And I feel like this person thinks that you're the most incredible person in the entire world. And they're frustrated with you for something. If I can't have you, nobody else can. Again, maybe you are like kind of, you know, just dating around. Like you're not really committing to anybody, because maybe this person is afraid of committing to you. And so you're like, okay, well, why am I gonna waste my time with you then? There's a lot of things that could be going on here, but this person is definitely frustrated. They think that you are amazing though. They think that you're so talented. They're trying to distract themselves from their feelings. They're feeling depressed. They're feeling frustrated. They're feeling afraid of commitment. They're feeling like they fucked up, like major. Yeah, I'm hearing I dropped the ball. So this person definitely could have like dropped the ball or something with this connection. Okay. I never met anyone like you before. That's kind of it. Literally, I just said that. And then I'm planning on messaging you soon. Yeah, so this person could definitely be planning on reaching out to you here very soon. I mean, that's when this card comes out. So, and it's literally what's next in love. So, but yeah, they definitely feel like they've never met anybody like you before. But overall, I just feel like this person has been kind of like maybe traveled a lot, or traveled all over the US, all over wherever you live, all over the world. You know, maybe they like to get out in nature or whatever, but it just feels like wherever they've gone in the world, they've never met a single person that is as beautiful, as talented, as passionate, as amazing as you. They've literally never met anybody like you before. You're just that unique and that incredible. And I feel like, again, that's why they're definitely going to be hitting you up here again soon. We'll do this, we'll do love radio, and then we'll wrap it up for the day. Okay, yeah, look at that. The word healing again. I don't know what to do because I'm still healing. That's interesting. I'm hearing the song, "When a Heart Breaks, No, It Don't Break Even." Yeah, because what am I supposed to say when I'm all choked up, but you're okay? Like, it almost feels like you kind of healed faster than them. Like, you kind of just got over this. Like, maybe you are literally over this connection. Maybe you are, like, literally moved on in your life. And you're like, you know, I just don't want this anymore. So yeah, I feel like this person just doesn't know what to do, but they are definitely planning on messaging you soon, because I feel like maybe there is kind of like a conflict between the two of you as well, that you have to kind of get over in order for you to move on to the better in life, basically. Alrighty, let's go on ahead and shuffle Love Radio Volume 4 and see what messages come up for y'all today. Boop. This song 𝘓𝘐𝘕𝘒𝘚, by the way. I love using 𝘓𝘓𝘐𝘓. Crash Your Party by Carmen. Okay, that's kind of interesting. Like, maybe this person is literally going to crash your party. Maybe, like, they're gonna do something kind of crazy and unhinged. Like, it feels like, yeah. Yeah, because it starts with "All eyes on you tonight." And I forget what she says there. The nerve of some people to think we're all equal. 911, it's me to the rescue. If I don't think, who's gonna tell you? but I gotta let you know, oh, whoa, I'm here to crash your party. Such a good song. Yeah, it's kind of like a vibe of like crashing somebody's ego, like a little bit, is the vibe of this. So I really do feel like this is a split, half and half kind of group. Like half of you are gonna be like, hell no. And I feel like the other half of you, it's definitely gonna be like a shock in your life. Like this person might literally be crashing your party, or like maybe you're out somewhere with your friends and then all of a sudden this person is like, hey, I'm gonna come hang out with y'all. And you're like, wait, what? So that could be the vibe. Maybe some of you guys like are literally having a birthday party or something, and then they just show up out of the blue. Maybe that's the thing too. It's like, maybe you're like at somebody's party and then they just call you out of the blue. Like there's gonna be something where they're crashing something. They're shaking it up, you know, like a little bit. Yeah, because I'm hearing the bigger you are, the harder you fall. Or again, the other half of you are going to be breaking this person's ego to shreds, to smithereens, and their heart. Okay. Mind Your Manners, featuring Iconopop Chitty Bang. There is no one like me. There is no one like me, like me. Okay, you better reach no sooner, because you will never do better. There is no one like me. Well, I definitely feel like, you know, this person feels like there's nobody like you, because obviously I never met anyone like you before. Yeah, and it literally, in this song, I pulled up the lyrics just so you guys could see. It literally says, there is no one like me. Yeah. Take a second look and you'll see. Okay. Yeah, celebrating the madness. So maybe you guys are like having a party or something for like celebrating business success or some kind of like milestone, and then out of the blue, like this person just is like crashing it. Like that's because it literally came up like in this one too, that there's gonna be, and all the people should be raising their glasses, flow crazy, celebrating the madness. So I feel like that could be interesting. And it also says you gotta gamble in this life. Charles Barkley. So tell the hater, here's the slammer. I know they hating on this, but mind your manners. So maybe even like this person could be like yelling at somebody else, like, because it feels like this person's had a lot of influence, external influence from other people in their lives that are just kind of like, you know, hating on them or like steering them in a very clear wrong direction. But, you know, yeah, it's very interesting here. Take a second look and you'll see there's no one like me. Yeah, and it's interesting because especially with the gotta gamble in this life, I feel like this person might be taking a gamble, risking it all, and coming towards y'all. Like, it's very interesting here. Yeah, mind your manners. The Sweet Escape by Gwen Stefani. Ooh. If I could escape and recreate a place as my own world, then I could be your favorite girl forever, perfectly together. And tell me, boy, now wouldn't that be sweet if I could be free? I'm reading more about the lyrics of this one too. Yes, I must apologize for acting stinking and treating you this way, because I've been acting like sour milk all on the floor. It's your fault you didn't shut the refrigerator. Maybe that's the reason I've been acting so cold. Yeah. If I could escape. Okay, Gar. Me too. And recreate a place as my own world, and I could be your favorite girl forever, perfectly together. Now tell me, boy, now wouldn't that be sweet? So I feel like this person's very much so fantasizing about like what this relationship could be. And it's really interesting because they're saying, I must apologize for like acting this way, like acting bad like this way. Yeah, and it feels like they want to like create a perfect world with you, like genuinely. It feels like that's what they're kind of like aiming for. But yeah, sweet escape is kind of like, it always makes me think of like a fantasy land, you know, like it might be nice in the fantasy land, but how is it in reality, you know? Okay, let's do one more song. Dreams. Oh, my life is changing every day in every possible way. With the Cranberries. Yeah, so I do feel like that. I do feel like life is changing every single day in every possible way. And so you really truly never do know until you try something, like how something will or won't go, you know? So that could be a message in itself. But I do feel like maybe you could dream of this person. Maybe they dream heavily of you. I feel like they could be dreaming of you recently, and that might be why they're hitting you up too, or like using it as kind of an excuse to be like, hey, just had a dream about you, you know, like how people do. But I totally feel like whatever it is, this person's gonna come crashing in. They're gonna crash some kind of a party, and yeah, I feel like it's really gonna blow your mind. And your life is changing every single day in every single possible way. So stay open, pile number 3, to the possibilities of life. And again, be lighthearted because you never know what might happen. Okay, hotties. But those are the messages that I got for you guys today. I love you all so much from the bottom of my titty heart. I'm praying that this brought you some clarity. If it did, don't forget to leave this video a thumbs up and subscribe, as I'm trying to reach my goal of 15,000 subscribers this year. I think it's actually gonna happen. It's like kind of crazy. So I just love all of you so much. Thank you so much for genuinely always supporting me and in this channel and liking and commenting. I love reading all about your stories and where you guys are from, what your dreams are. And yeah, if you guys followed the beginning of the video too, don't forget to leave down below, what is your heaven like? What are you doing in your heaven? Are you eating, you know, oodles and oodles of ice cream and watching Sex and the City on repeat? Like, what are you doing in your heaven? That's definitely part of mine. Okay, but I love you guys so much. Definitely go check out the vlog as well. And I will see you very, very soon, okay?